Hey everybody, Nate Powell from ferociousbeard.com. Thank you so much for stopping in over here on our Friday night free-for-all. We have a great show lined up for you tonight, and of course we're going to do our weekly giveaway, which has really become pretty fun to do. I love doing these things. The more people get a chance to try Ferocious, and they really like it, I really love to get you my products because it's like Christmas to me whenever you try something that I've made, especially if you haven't tried it before. And so I'm looking forward to doing that giveaway. And we're also going to have a couple of extra giveaways on the show, which I can't wait to do. As a reminder, code 2020 is going to save you 30% on all of our beard products. And through Sunday, we're going to have code BOGO, BOGO, gets you buy one oil, get one free. We're also going to have a special guest, Dakota, who is also known as the official Bearded Beta. He's going to be in here talking about what he's up to. He's a beard reviewer, and he's got a bunch of other things going on, so he's going to be in here as well. So how are you all doing? Is everybody safe and secure? My microphone is on today. I remember last week I started, and we did not start. Bearded Joey Hookham's in the house. Thank you for joining. Chris, how are you, sir? Of course, Bearded Beta is here. Red Knight Viking was the first to hit the like button, so thank you for that. Beardius Maximus in the house. And let's see. Yeah, I have Beta trapped in a box because we're going to bring him out after. Don't feed him. Jeff, how are you, sir? Thanks for joining. We are also simulcasting on Facebook, but one thing I've learned is that when you do a giveaway and you're both on Facebook Live and on YouTube, there can be some confusion. So I've put the instructions on whoever's on here from Facebook to try to come on over here on the YouTube side, and they will be able to enter the giveaways. We're going to be doing the giveaways on YouTube, and we're also going to... just so everyone's clear, we're using StreamYard to broadcast. And so whenever that happens, the feed comes into StreamYard, and it isn't necessarily, like if 5 people type in an answer, whatever hits StreamYard first, I need to go by, because that's what I'm broadcasting through. And that's what the screen I'm seeing the comments coming in under. So I just want everybody to be understanding of that. So whatever I see here in StreamYard, that's how I have to pick the winners. So Joey, thank you for sending out some invites. I appreciate that. Chris, I'm doing well. You're tired. It's Friday, guys. It is Friday. So you would not know any better, because every day seems to be the same, at least to me, until we get to the weekend. And at least it's a time to kind of just unwind a bit. Kick back, have a drink, or cook, or whatever you want to do. Just relax. So well, let's see. Logan, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in here. Really appreciating you guys coming in here. We're kind of learning every week how to make this a better show and a better time for everybody. And I'm really appreciative of you guys stopping in here and, and visiting with me. You guys are awesome. We won't be able to see what the people from Facebook comment on the chat. Yeah, see, that's the thing. If you join from Facebook, you can see whoever's chatting on Facebook, which incidentally, just so you guys know, there are no comments yet from Facebook. But if you join from YouTube, you'll only see the comments from YouTube. I wish there was a way to merge that so I could send that out. I don't think there is. I mean, I can see them only because they both feed into my stream here. Wait a minute. I wonder if there's a way. I'll try to figure that out. There might be a way I can capture screen and, see if I can figure out how to make that screen show up maybe in the corner or something. I'm sure there's got to be a way. Jason, how's it going? We're doing fine. I hope you're doing well. Let's take a look here. Tim Johnson's in the house. What's going on? We're just kind of seeing how many people will show up today. I really appreciate you guys showing up. Looks like we've got 1 like on Facebook and 12. Oh, actually, you know what? We do have 3 people viewing from the Ferocious Beard Facebook group and 9 from the YouTube channel. Now 4 on the Facebook group. So folks, if you're if you're viewing us from Facebook, we are doing giveaways, but the giveaways, the feed that comes in is going to be from the YouTube side of the house. So if you want to enter any of the giveaways tonight, which there's no purchase required, nothing like that. Everybody's welcome here to enter, and we're going to go ahead and pick the winners based on the YouTube feed. So if you're interested in entering the giveaways, swing over to YouTube, search for Ferocious Beard Company, and jump on here from the YouTube side if you can, and that'll be great. Just want you guys to be aware of how we're doing it. So Joey, thanks, man. I could use all the help I can get, as you know. I'm just, we're a two-person company, my wife and I, and we've been around since 2017, making what we believe to be the best beard oils, balms, and butters in the business. We are, we take a lot of pride in the products that we make, and we really enjoy making products for you guys. I mean, it's like, seriously, I work Monday through Friday during my day job, and I cannot wait to log off and get back to Ferocious. I totally enjoy it. It's amazing. I mean, I love doing it. And now this is a new side of, obviously doing live broadcasts and stuff, taking the time we're all kind of embedded in our homes and stuff to really kind of dig into how to connect with you guys more, because I really miss, well, first of all, I like talking to people. And secondly, I miss the in-person engagement at the farmers markets. And I was like, you know what, why not spend some time learning how to really, learn how to do these broadcasts and learn how to have a great time with you guys. That's what it's all about. At the end of the day, I just want to talk to you guys and hang out. You're kind of helping me with this, social isolation. We're all stuck in our homes. So thank you guys for what you do, for showing up. I really appreciate that. Of course, it is Friday, so that also means, remember everyone deployed. We wear red on Friday around here, and this is the Ferocious shirt. I don't know if you can see the back. So that's very important to me. And I want to do a big shout out to the U.S. military for what you do, and to all the veterans out there. Thank you guys so much for your service. I really appreciate it immensely. So thank you guys. Beard Codes in the house. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you. Everything's good. All is good here. We're doing great. What does it say on the back? Here, let me just... It says, remember everyone deployed, red, and it has the soldier, and then it just has it says ferociousbeard.com on the top of it. So I'm gonna be trying to get some stickers for this too that have a similar look and feel to it. So that'll be coming out. I've actually been designing it. It's just I want to make sure it looks spot on, perfect before I send it out. We do have some new stickers coming out too. I know, like when we first started, we had those circular stickers that look like this, that we've been just handing out with orders. If you get an oil, you get an oil sticker. If you get a balm, you get a balm sticker, and so forth. But I think it's time we have some really great regular stickers. So I've got some regular stickers en route, and they should be here probably this next week. So when people place orders, they're going to get a nice sticker that really represents the quality of the sticker that I want to have, not just a tear off from the roll. So those should be coming here hopefully in the next week or so. And whenever orders come in, you'll get one of those stickers. So there's a few of these shirts I have left. I mean, very few, Logan, of these shirts. I'm going to see about getting not a reorder, because to be quite honest with you, I'm not really crazy about the company I ordered these shirts from specifically, because they made a lot of mistakes with the first batch, and I had to wait for them to send more. And I've also noticed when I wash them over time, they just really start to fade. But I'm going to try to make some shirts that are very similar to this, but from a better, higher quality company. So look out for that, because obviously that's near and dear to my heart. And I want to make sure that I have ways for you folks to help support that concept of remember everyone deployed. So I will be on the lookout for those, and definitely when I have them, I'll let you guys know. So great question. Let's see. We got how many people are in here now? Looks like we've got 15 of you guys here on our YouTube channel. So thank you guys so much. I'll tell you, I think that's more than last week. Every week we're getting a couple of more people thanks to you spreading the word. So awesome. We've got 2 on Facebook. Hey, if you're on Facebook, I want to invite you guys to participate to enter some giveaways we're doing tonight. So the thing is, we're going to be doing the giveaways on the YouTube side. So go to YouTube if you can, search for Ferocious Beard Company, and jump on here on the live on the YouTube channel. And then that way I can see your comments. Everyone can see your comments, and then you'll be able to be eligible to win one of the giveaways. We're going to have a couple of them tonight. So that's happening. What's going on with you guys? I'm going to read a couple of comments here. Tim Johnson, got any fat kid size shirts to send to Georgia? So I might have a 2XL, but I don't know if I have any left. So I will look. But again, I am definitely going to be getting some more from a different source. And when I do, I'll post them on the website, and those will be, I'm going to make sure that this time I order a larger range of sizes. So last time I just ordered like medium, large, extra large, and 2X. And then on the 2 opposite scales, the smalls were like, hey, do you have a shirt for me? And on the the 3X, they I didn't have any. So I felt awful when people asked me if I had those. So I will remember to make sure I cover all those bases next time I get these types of shirts. Yeah. Bearded beta, fat guys need shirts too, right? That's true, man. 2X is just right. All right, I will see what I have. I'm almost positive I have some 2X in the black with the shirts that kind of look like behind me here. So I know I have those, but I will. In fact, I might even do a couple of those as giveaways. So, but those giveaways though I'll do next week because I don't know 100% which shirts I have. So I will double check those, and then I'll do a giveaway on the shirts next week. Tonight though, we're gonna have some pretty cool giveaways. So I want to check one thing because I think the prize for this week's contest was, actually the prize was whatever you put as your favorite scent on the other video, on the video in which we asked you to post your favorite scent. And I am going to have to do a quick look because I am not quite as prepared as I was thinking I was going to be tonight. So sorry about that, guys. I'm taking a look at that really quick because I want to check. 8 o'clock shows up quick around here, and sorry about that. Let me take a look here. We are going to take a look at how many people. Not that many people in total entered. Let's see here. 16 comments. Okay. So Bearded, here's the comment. So Bearded Beta said his favorite scent is Monkey Business and Savage. Brad Cromer said Barbershop. Robert Mullen, Fetish. Chris Burns said Savage. Logan said Monkey Business. Beauteous Maximus said Savage. Savage is up. Savage is popular, very popular in this list so far. Leslie Martinez said Savage. Andrew Carlisle, he said Fetish and Texas Peach. Larry's No Cable Guy 83. He said Fetish and Savage for sure. Redneck Viking, Barbershop. And I'm writing down the names of people, and then I'm assigning a number. So then we're going to go ahead and we'll do the giveaway by picking the number. And I'll let you know what your number is. So Redneck is 10. Bearded Down Low, he went with something a little different. He said Scirocco Mint. That's a real that's a great scent. I like that scent a lot. Cherry tobacco peppermint. He's 11. And then, of course, Sober Chef Eric. He came in with Dangerous Mango. Have you guys seen his YouTube videos? He has at least 2 videos out now. One is an introduction, and one is vegetarian chili video he came out with the other day, and he posted it. Great video. So he is number 12. And then Beardius Maximus said first. He was the first to post. And then Lenny Butler said Blackberry, Tobacco, and Savage. So Lenny is lucky 13. Jeff Wright, he said Fetish. And then, of course, Bearded Joey Hookham said he threw in a loop too. Madhouse Margarita. That's an awesome scent too. So he chose that. So that's the last one. So there were 15 entries, guys. 15. So that's pretty cool. Joey says, I need to try more of your products. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, you do, and it's fully guaranteed. If you don't like it, just let me know, and I'll either swap it out or give you your money back. I'm absolutely happy to do that. His name is really Minimum, but he got teased so much, so we call him Maximus. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. Beta said. All right, so let's see. Bearded Download says Ferocious, definitely my number one favorite, company hands down. Well, thank you. That's awesome. This is where when I highlight it, it's like it moves the messages. Okay. Sean Gillens, can't wait to throw some on my beard tomorrow. E-Rock, thanks for stopping in here. What's up? Sober Chef Eric is in the house. Howdy, y'all. How are you doing? Legendary and Monkey Business. Jason Marcel says, yeah, best products out there. Thank you. Appreciate that. Logan, you got the Rio Grande in the mail. Smells awesome. Kind of like Skittles. Logan, you know something? And to everyone else too, we, believe it or not, we just placed or fulfilled an order for 100 1-ounce Rio Grande butters. I can't tell you where they're going to yet, because they haven't sent out whatever they're going to send out, but 100 people are going to get that sent. So I'm really psyched about that. That was an amazing day. We got that order. That was the largest order we've received. So I was psyched. So I'm going to go over the numbers right now. Redneck says, if I win, it can be any scent. Okay. All right. And then Bearded Blonde says, Wingman is fire. Yeah, that is a cool scent. I like that. You have all 100 in your bathroom. Bearded Down Low, Jason Legendary is awesome. It is awesome. And that label is awesome too. So let's do this. I'll go through and give you guys your number assignments. So Beta, you are number 1. Brad, 2. Oh, I can't read my own rating. Let me check the list again. Robert Mullen, number 3. Robert. And then Chris Burns, you are number 4. Logan, you are number 5. Beardius Maximus, you're number 6. Leslie Martinez, you are number 7. Andrew Carlisle, number 8. Larry's No Cable Guy, 83, you're number 9. Redneck Viking, you are number 10. Bearded Down Low, you are number 11. Sober Chef Eric, you are number 12. And then Lenny Butler is number 13. Jeff Wright, you are number 14. And Bearded Joey Hookham, you are number 15. So let's do the giveaway. Let's get this thing going here. This is for the the oil that you picked. I'll tell you what, oil or balm or butter, your choice of whatever you picked for that. So let me just get my little number thing here going, and then I'll. Okay, so we've got 1 through 15 we got to pick. Okay, so how can we do this? If I do it at an angle, you can see it. So we're going to just go ahead and do the old 3, 2, 1 countdown. 3, 2, 1. Number 9. So number 9, you are the winner, and that is Larry's No Cable Guy 83. You are the winner, and you indicated fetish or savage. So either one of those are great choices. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a code. So once you get with me, I'm going to send you a code, and then you can go to Ferocious, place your order, and use that code, and it's on Ferocious. So thank you guys all for entering that giveaway. I really appreciate that, and stick around because we're going to do some more giveaways here live on the show. So, and except how we'll do it is we'll pick a number. Well, I'll just write a number down, and then we'll let you guys start typing in numbers, and the first person to get that number will win that prize. So stick around for that because we're going to have a great time. Don't forget, code BOGO gets you a free beard oil when you buy one beard oil. So if you're interested in trying something different and you want to get it for free, just buy one beard oil and use code BOGO. You'll get the second one absolutely free. You're going to scream if Logan won again, right? I know. It's like, well, that's the thing though, when there's so few people, like a relatively small giveaway, which I like, you're gonna possibly have a great chance to win more than once. Hey, Steve, that metal guy 1983 is in the house. Oh yeah, I can't do it nearly as well as him. But what's going on? Thanks for jumping in here. We're going to do a couple of giveaways. We're also going to have official Bearded Beta jump in on here after, and he'll be in the house. Yeah, that would have been 3 in a row. You're right, Logan. Even I would have thought something was up if that were the case. Are you guys losing track of your days? Like, does every weekday feel about the same? And what are you guys doing to remember what the hell day it is? Because I mean, other than Friday, that's all I can for sure know it's Friday. But I mean, these regular weekdays, it's like every day's the same. Bearded Motivation, doing well. How are you? Thank you for jumping in here. Yeah, every day it's the same thing. Chris is going to head off. It's nearly 3 a.m. Enjoy the rest of the stream and best of luck on the giveaways. Chris, thank you so much for jumping in here, man, and have a great rest of the night. I should say good morning because the sun's going to be up in a minute or two. E-Rock says he's been working 7 days a week for 8 weeks. Yeah, right? Oh, man. Well, I hope I hope you at least get a day or two off this weekend. That's rough, man. Bearded says I just try to live in the moment anyway. Yeah. Yeah, there's something to be said for that, especially during times like this. It's like you find things to do that just for the moment to keep you occupied and move on to the next moment. Yeah, we tried to keep him out, but he couldn't get. He found a way to get in here. So let's see. Mark over on Facebook said, "How long did it take to get your beard like this?" So I've been growing my beard, but trimming it periodically since early 2017. So I've just been, growing it and then just kind of trimming it as I can. Like maybe because what happens is when it starts to get over my lips and I can't eat a sandwich without pulling my mustache in, that's my cue that it's time to trim up a bit. And I made a mistake last time and I trimmed it out too far on the bottom. So I'm letting it grow back on the bottom, but I am going to try to keep the lips trimmed because it just, to me, looks funny when you can't see your lips. Let's see here. Work, work, work. I can't afford to be unemployed. Yeah, I hear you, brother. I feel fortunate that I'm in a job that I can work from home during the day. So, luckily, I'm able to do that and still keep Ferocious open because we're not going anywhere except to drop things off at the post office in the little box out there. Andrew got a call from his manager. He didn't lose his job, but he's told there's no hours to give, so won't be working there for a while. Thankfully, the GI Bill has me covered the next month. Well, that's good, man. I'm glad that you have that option, but praying for you, brother. Hope things don't get too bad. Sean's working at a hospital. Every day is the same. Sean, thanks for doing what you do, man. Working in the hospital, that's a tough environment to be in these days, and thank you for what you're doing. That's very commendable. So E-Rock's in the remodeling business and can't stay home long. Thanks, Maximus, for keeping Andrew in your prayers. I'll be back later, taters. Hey, I hope you don't leave when we're doing a giveaway because we're going to do a couple tonight. So, well, we'll see you back here, man. Thanks for stopping in. So, Beer Download, Trash Man here for our city. They told us they can't lay us off. Trash service is very vital in maintaining health of the city. Yeah, that sure is. That is critical. You definitely need to have that. I mean, without that, it's going to be just trash piled up outside everybody's house. That's no good. That's going to cause a problem, obviously. So let's do this. Let's introduce official Bearded Beta. I want to bring him on here. He was kind enough to join us, and I really appreciate his popping in here. So please, without further ado, say hello to Dakota, aka Official Bearded Beta. How are you?
What's up, guys? Everybody hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you great.
Sweet. Yeah, I've just got to order these coils online real quick. I've been looking for these coils because everywhere is sold out now that we can't go buy them in the store. And I went through like 3 pages on Google, can't find these damn things anywhere. So
now is the coil also known as an atomizer?
Yeah, they're the same thing.
Okay. Yeah, there's actually I think I mentioned before, there's a drive up one here that's open 24 hours a day, but I don't know if they have those coils or not. But did you get them?
Yeah, they're a little bit more expensive, but what it is. Anywho, hope everyone's doing good. Hope everyone's having a great Friday night.
Yeah. So what have you been up to? What? Tell us. I mean, for people, a lot of people here, obviously, they know you, they know what you do. But for the ones that don't, what do you do on your YouTube?
Well, I'm kind of a master of all trades. I started out just doing product reviews, and then I'm like, you know what? Let's not just do product reviews. Let's do everything. And that was my main mission in starting my YouTube channel. Because when I started growing a beard, I didn't know what to use, how to use it, and anything like that. So I'm like, let's start a YouTube channel and just give all around great information to these guys. And I want to be another resource in your research, basically. So that's my main goal is, to help you guys out in your bearded journey.
And how long have you been growing your beard? Because you mentioned that you're just kind of fairly new to the game. How long have you been growing?
Well, I've had a beard for a while, but I never really took it seriously.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'd let it grow and then I'd trim it short. And then I'd let it grow again. And then I'm like, you know what? We're just going to let it grow out. And I want to have the biggest, best beard I can have. So I'm just going to go full blown into this thing. And that's the way it worked out.
Nice. Well, yeah, I mean, it's definitely growing in nicely.
I can't see myself. I'm on the other page.
Oh, Here, let's see.
I'm on the other tab.
See if this will work for.
Yeah. What's up, sober chef Eric? Loud and clear, Houston. Yeah, this Audio Technica mic is. I love this microphone.
Yeah, it sounds great. It sounds better than this one. I think, at least to me. Maybe it's just because I don't have any bass going through. It sounds really trebly to me, but I mean, it does the job.
Yeah. It's pretty old. I've had this mic since like 2013.
Oh wow, that's as long as I have my old Mac, and it's still ticking.
I'm way down on the comments here.
Yeah, let's see here.
I'm trying to catch up on the comments. Brad, just so this weird.
Yeah, let's see. We currently have 18 people on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And everybody left to Facebook, so they must have come over here to YouTube.
What's a good entry-level recording setup for YouTube or for audio? Bearded Down Low asked, what's a good entry-level recording setup? For audio or... It depends on what your entry level is. What's your budget? Is your budget 100? Is your budget 500? Is your budget 1,000?
I'm let's see. Oh, here the comments are slow for me. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, so they just showed up. But yeah. And once you enter that,
everyone's got the blue snowball. Don't get the blue snowball. Get an Audio Technica, get a Rode, get someone that's been making microphones for hundreds of years. That mic that you have is that's a Yeti, isn't it?
Me, I have the blue this one right here.
Yeti. Yeah, see that one's and I would recommend that over the snowball any day of the week. A good camera would be Bearded Down Low said a good camera. This is my camera. It's got my fingerprints all over it, but this is everything I do is on this. I would recommend anything 4K. Even if you're not going to upload in 4K, always shoot your videos in the absolute highest resolution you can have. Bearded Down Low, send me a DM and I'll talk to you more about lighting and audio and any of that kind of stuff. But yeah, I've got my podcast that I do, so you can kind of check that out. The link's in my Instagram bio. But yeah, audio production and video production I've been doing since like 2012. So not to steal your show, sorry, Nate.
No, I mean, that's why you're here. I mean, you want to learn more about what's going on. I mean, for my setup is actually, believe it or not, it's actually really basic. I have a green screen, which was like $35, and I mounted it to my wall. I'm using StreamYard as the broadcast. And if I'm not using StreamYard, I have another free software called OBS, which I'm using.
The Streamlabs OBS.
Yes, that's right. Streamlabs OBS, which is basically, you can find OBS, which is a decent program, but Streamlabs OBS is even though it's a different company that makes it, it has the same basic feel to OBS, but it's much more improved and you can do a lot more things on it. And that's a free program. And so I also have just this microphone, and the computer I'm broadcasting on is a Microsoft Surface Pro with there's a 1080p video or camera on it. But I also have a MacBook Air, which only has a 720 camera. So, but the camera quality's not so good on that, unfortunately. So that's why I'm using what I have. Oh, hey, now this is appropriate. Sober Chef Eric has got to run and get dinner going. All right. Well, thank you for stopping in here, Eric. We really appreciate you having on here, man. So thank you. And his mic for singing is a Shure. Shure is a good name. I remember that name from way back in even like the 80s. Oh yeah, that's
Road
Rode.
and Sure. The bearded down low. I would go look up like the Rode. If you want to do like real good stuff, and I know you kind of have a noisy environment, go get like either you can go look on Rode's website for a shotgun microphone. That's what they're called. And those would be great for you if you have a noisier environment. I think you can pick one up for maybe $200. Yeah, Sennheiser, the Sennheiser, they're a little bit more pricey, but yeah.
Yeah, I remember Sennheiser too as being a great name back when I was in high school and we were doing like a band, and Sennheiser was good. Shure mics. Hey,
Yeah.
AB Beard Boss is in the house. Welcome to the show. Thanks for stopping in here, brother. Sober says, "Be good. We will certainly try. You too." Let's see here. I think I want to do a giveaway.
What are we gonna give away?
Let's give away.
What I really want you to give away, we can't talk about yet.
We can then. Let's do this. We'll
talk
give
about it on
away,
Sunday.
Yes. Let's give away 1,000 Ferocious funds, which is $25 worth of points at Ferocious. So let's do that.
Whoa.
We haven't done that for a while.
I spent all mine. I had like, how many did I had like 1,700 Ferocious points? Is that what it was?
You had a lot.
I had $40 worth of Ferocious points. So I got a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, you definitely had a bunch of stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use that thing. I'm going to randomize another number from 1 to 20. And I'm going to set this phone down with that number. And then when you see the word go, I want you to start typing in numbers. Let's see if there's anybody over. Okay, yeah. So everybody here, 18 people are here on YouTube. So when you see ready, set, go, after you see go, I want you to start typing numbers in like a fiend. And then, yeah.
And me and Nate are both on StreamYard. So that's what we're going to go by.
Yeah, we're going to go by StreamYard. And we should theoretically see the same feed.
Yeah.
All right. So get ready, guys. All right. A little bit longer.
You could type the number in the private chat.
All right. We got a countdown going. Get ready to drop your pencils.
Pencils down. No more work.
All right. Now let's see what we have here. That's the so that's the last one. Okay. So the number is the 10. So let's see who was the first to get 10 in the feed here.
I think I found it.
Yeah?
Yep.
Here we go.
Got it.
Okay, let me just double check.
Yep. The first one I'm seeing.
And wow, let's see. Okay, is the first one you see the bearded down low at 8:39?
That's the first one I saw.
Bearded down low, you are the winner of 1,000 Ferocious Fund points, which is $25. So I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna log into the program and add 1,000 Ferocious Fund points to your account, and that's
But
again that's $25.
but Lance, don't spend it yet. You gotta wait. I can't tell you why. You just gotta wait.
Yeah, there may be a reason you may want to wait for another couple of
Yeah.
days or so.
Just give it a few days before you spend your ferocious bucks.
That's what we would call a clue. But then again, but anything's good though. I mean, obviously you can use it as you want and it's yours. So thank you guys for jumping in on this giveaway. We'll do another one a little bit later today. So what else is going on? You've been
I've been just staying at home, and I know a lot of guys. It's not just me, but a lot of guys, like the liquor stores around here, are just going berserk. And it's like, well, we're cooped up in the house all day watching Netflix, and the woman is always in charge of the TV.
Mhm.
So it's going to be some soppy love story on Netflix.
I mean,
Not to sound like I have an issue, but I think I've drank a tall boy very frequently since I've been off of work.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I probably only had 2 or 3 beers this week. I'm having another, one of my favorites is always Dallas Blonde. I really like this beer. So I'm having one now, but I need to do another run this weekend just to get some more, maybe something different.
BEERUN.
But would you say Pabst Blue Ribbon?
BEERUN.
Yes. I'm like spelling it out. I'm like, when you're broadcasting, you're like hyper focused on everything to see if everything's going right. I need to just relax, right?
Let it flow.
Yes. So Beauty says, whatever's on the love story, my wife's watching the ID channel.
Yeah. See, it's like, yeah. I'm just gonna drink a beer.
Yeah, I mean, luckily Barb doesn't watch a bunch of those Lifetime movies, but she does watch things that I don't really have any interest in. Like she loves watching old sitcoms, which some of them are okay. But then what else? Oh, sometimes she'll put on like the old game show channel, like the game shows that are rebroadcast like from the early 80s or something. I'm like, I mean, it's just not interesting to me because like even prices have changed. Well, what can you get for a quarter? Oh, I know. It's like, no, you can't even get a gumball for a quarter anymore.
Right. I know my grandma used to do that, and when she was getting older, she'd watch the reruns of stuff, and they would be giving away a new car. Well, it would be like 1970s reruns, and I remember my grandma going, "Why in the hell would they give you a 1970s car?" And I'm like, trying to explain to her that it's not live; it's a rerun.
Yeah, it would be worth probably more now if it was in that condition.
Yeah.
So
you want a 1970 Volkswagen convertible?
So Download says, can you do a barbershop wash? We can do a barbershop wash, actually. That scent, we would have to use a little bit extra of the fragrance oil just because that one there, we usually, I don't know, there's certain washes that because of the liquid Castile soap it's in, it really buries the scent a lot. And that one I'll have to double check. I think I've tried that in the past and I think it's been okay. So yeah, we can do that though. And then Sean Gillen says, any chance you will start selling merch on the app? That's a great question. And I will check to make sure it works. The merchandise that we have on our app is from a third party, and we I'm almost positive since it comes in as a product, we should be able to add that to the app without a problem. It may be just an oversight, and I think it might have also been that when I created the app, just about a week later, I added the merchandise, and I just have not simply updated the app to include the merchandise. So I will look into that later tonight. But that's a great idea.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. So how have you been as far as you're still able to work
Hey,
from
Ela.
home. I know you
Yeah,
said you liked that a little bit better.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, so I work from home in this room that I'm in right now, which is basically a spare bedroom. And, I log into my work computer at 7 and, like I'll just literally, get up at like 6:45, make some coffee and walk upstairs and then, do my work till about 12:30 or so, have lunch for an hour. Um, and then, although usually the meetings I'm in at 12 to like, it's usually runs to like 12:45. So I'm like at lunch for like 45 minutes where I'll have lunch with the kids or my wife downstairs, come back up here till about 4 and then head downstairs. I'm like, honey, I'm home, and then she will have made the products that have come in for the orders for that day or the day before. And then I'll just be like, yeah, smells
Mhm.
like what I think it should smell like. And we pack them up and ship them off to the post office. So it's been great. It's been really, really
That's
good.
awesome.
I went out to the store the other day, and to get ice cream. We just picked up some ice cream, and I've driven a total of 15 miles in 2 weeks now, which is
Yeah,
like
that's about the same as
crazy.
me.
hmm Which, I mean, 15
Yeah.
miles. I mean, usually I'm filling up in like once a week before. So,
hmm
and
Yeah,
now the
it's
gas is so
definitely
cheap and you can't go anywhere.
right. I'm like, yeah, it's definitely not bad.
Yeah, I
I mean,
mean,
gas prices wise,
oh hell yeah! I
you
mean,
know.
gas. I think it was like $1.34 or $1.39 around here. That's cheap.
Yeah, it's about what it is here.
So
Maybe it's a dollar. Maybe it was like $1.50, $1.60, somewhere in there.
yeah. Well, I've noticed like gasoline in Texas is always a little bit cheaper. It seems like than a lot of other places. I think because they manufacture it down south. What's going on? Mark Resurrection is here. Oh, E-Rock says he subscribed to the channel. It's bedtime for me. I need as much as I sleep. Thank you for stopping in, E-Rock. I appreciate you coming in here and always welcome. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you rock. Have a good night, brother.
Wow, look at that. 99 cents for gas in Oklahoma.
Wow.
That's the lowest I've heard. That's like 1989 prices, I think.
Wow.
142 in Houston. Yeah, that sounds about right. But look at that, $1.70 in South Texas. But they'll take that gas and drive it all the way up to Dallas Fort Worth, and then it becomes $1.32 or something, $1.34. You think
Those
it would be
truck
99 cents there?
killing.
But other than
Oh.
that, though, I mean, things have been busy. Really, I'm really psyched that things have been
Mm.
pretty busy for us. Um, you know, every it seems like every quarter we do a little bit more and than the last quarter. So I'm really psyched about that, guys, because it's because of you guys and others who help us, who try us out for the first time and then come back. I was looking at our stats the other day, and we have a 34%. 34% of you come back and buy again from us, which is awesome. That's a really good number. So thank you guys for putting your trust in Ferocious.
That's not bad. Um, I guess I could see what gas is here if anyone cares. Um,
Six
what's it?
bucks. Yeah, because you're in Michigan, so
Yeah, I know. Even just in Michigan, um, it's way different. Like when I go up to my dad's, he's about 5 hours north of me, and his gas will be like 10 to 25 cents cheaper all the time. And I'm like, it pays to live in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like gas around me is about $1.55 everywhere.
Beard Code says he got it for $1.21 in Colorado. Wow, that's a really good price too. But watch, as soon as they're like, okay, you guys can go back and do stuff, it's gonna be like 220 again or something. Yep.
Yeah. If anyone wants to use my Shell Fuel rewards, let me know because I haven't been buying gas, so
Yeah.
I need to keep my premium membership. So get you
Help a
five
brother out.
5 cents off at Shell. Let me know. Send me a DM on Instagram. I'll let you know what my Shell rewards codes are.
So Joey asks, is our carrier blend without caster? What thickness is it? Light or medium? I would say that I would say it's a it's going to sound kind of like a cop out, but I would say it's a light to medium. And the reason I say that is because, like, if you compare it to our New Day blend, which uses sunflower oil instead of jojoba oil, that's a very light blend. And you can see even in the color, it's a lot lighter. So with our regular blend, I would say it's like a between light and medium. Now, if you add caster, it becomes, I would say, a medium blend. That's not super thick, but it's significantly thicker than our regular blend.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
now,
yeah, and
I mean, you've used both of the.
yeah, they're pretty comparable. The jojoba is just a little bit thicker, um, but yeah, they're on the lighter side of oils,
Mhm.
which is good because the thicker oils I've noticed with my beard, the thicker oils don't absorb more, but if you have a longer beard, you need the thicker oils to stay in your beard. So it kind of depends. Like you said, you could add castor oil to it, right? That's still an option.
Yeah, a free option. Yeah, if you like it with caster, we just all you do is check the little box saying add caster to my oil, and we'll go ahead and do that. And you'll know there's caster because we'll put a little sticker at the bottom of the bottle with a C on it, so that way you know that the caster's been added. But I love
Oh,
giving choices like that. I mean, that's one of the things that really, I'm huge on customer service and making sure that we can do what you want. So that's why we get those options.
yeah, and I haven't found. This is going to sound like a gimmick. I'm not just saying it because Nate's listening to me, but like I had ordered some stuff, like bigger 1 ounce bottles, and then I'm like, I want to try all the Ferocious products. So I was going through the sample products or the sample packs, and I'm like, hey Nate, I already ordered a 1 ounce bottle of this, so instead of getting the little sample of it, can I get a little sample of something out of the other sample kits? And no big deal. Sure, we'll just whip you. So the customer service from Ferocious.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean,
Well,
that's what it's all about.
Now, if
You
only
know?
you could send me another beer in my next order, it would be good.
Well, did you check your mailbox, dude? Yeah, right. But and I'm blessed and thankful that my wife also enjoys doing Ferocious stuff. And she loves making samples. I was telling her the other day, just kind of venting. I'm like, you know, I like doing the orders, but the samples are just as hard to fill as not hard, but they're just as time consuming to fill as a regular bottle because you're still putting a label on it, you're filling it, packing it, and and she was like, "Oh, I love doing samples." I'm like, "Well, yeah, I mean they're fun. I mean, I like doing samples in like maybe like 10 or 20 boxes of samples to do as a 10, but like she loves just doing it on the one-offs too, which is cool." So one thing I need to do though, speaking of samples, is I need to add more sample kits. because
Yeah.
right we based so originally we used to do samples, one-off samples of anything you wanted, and then
Mhm.
it was just so time consuming to do that because really a lot of people don't order samples, but so when you get one, I don't want to have like larger bottles of scents just sitting around because I
Mhm.
don't want them to get stale, so we make things fresh, and so that's why we decided to have less amounts of samples, like instead of every single one, because we went to 12 cents after we had 50 before. And
Mhm.
then we were like, well, this isn't working because people want all the scents we're not making anymore. So that's why we went back. But so that's why we decided to do the samples as like a 3-pack, because it just makes it easier
Mhm.
um, all around, to just send it as a 3-pack, you know. But like here's a good example. Beardius Maximus says he really wants to try monkey business. For those people that want to try monkey business, but without buying the whole bottle, it would be great if there was a sample of it. So I just need to pair it with some other scents, like as a 3-pack.
Beardus, I can tell you that it is worth just going ahead and pulling the trigger on the 1 ounce bottle. Honestly, Beardus, if I was you, I'd buy the 2 ounce bottle of it.
Monkey business is really, and I'm not saying it just because I make it, but it's really a good scent. It's a really unique scent, and
Mhm.
it smells a lot more sophisticated than what the name
Yeah,
implies, you know.
it is. It is an all around awesome scent. Yeah, if I were you, I would order it in a wash, balm, oil, butter, appetizer, main course. Order it in anything.
Yeah, I mean, I really like that scent a lot.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
and the funny thing is, like, I had I've got all these fragrance oils and essential oils are ready to use for people when they make custom scents. So
Mhm.
there's so much potential in those bottles, and it's just like when somebody comes up with a good idea, or they'll let me know. Like someone made Monkey Business, and I asked if it's okay if I create that as a scent that we carry, and they were like, "Yeah, that's cool." I mean, somebody who ordered a custom scent is what I'm saying. They ordered a custom
Mhm.
scent from us with those essential oils or with those fragrance oils that I made for them, and after I'm like, holy crap, this is a really amazing scent. And so,
Mhm.
I just, but I don't
And
want
that,
to just steal everyone's ideas, in other words. So that's why if someone orders
yeah.
a custom scent, I'll be like, hey, man, do you mind if we put this on our site? Because for one, it'll be cheaper for people who come back to get a custom because then it'll be available. But two, I mean, I'm happy to give credit when they want it too. So like, I'll
Yeah.
give credit to the people that created it if they want it.
Mhm.
Logan, it was
Yeah.
you.
Mhm.
Yes, it was. Yeah, and I apologize in advance for those little faux pas. Faux pas, is that how you say it? Faux pas. But anyway, I will. I mean, we do probably for custom scents, we might do like uh 2 a week. So it's not like they're flying off the shelves, but 2 a week. That's about 8 a month, and there's some really great scents that have come out.
Yeah, there's I was gonna say, yeah, there's a lot of great scents that have come out. It's really cool. It's
Yeah, it's fun. It's really
yeah.
fun to create customs too because it's different than the ones you normally make.
Yeah, it's interesting to see what other people come up with because I'll be sitting here and I'll have ideas for beard oils all day long, and then I'll look it up and it already exists, and I'm like, well, shoot, and I'm like,
Yeah.
hmm, how can I, what can I change to make it unique? And I'm
Hmm.
like, and I know we were kind of talking about that. And I'm like, so it's cool to see all these customs and see what people come up with.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's just so many. I mean, everyone has their own take on what a good beard oil is, and so they have all these ideas, and there's just amazing things you can do with just a couple of cents. just mix it up a certain way. And yeah, Brad, definitely. If you go to the page, the create my own beard oil page, all the scents are listed there. So you can, even if you're not going there to order anything, you can go there and just look up what's, at least what we have, and just get some ideas. And one thing too, like when I make a custom scent and I send it to you, I'll always put on the bottle how many drops of each fragrance oil or essential oil that I use. So that way you'll always have that. Mm-hmm. It's granted it's in small lettering on the bottle, but get your magnifying glass out and you can see how many drops are in there. Let's see. Somebody said I went too far. I feel like that was a compliment. Nate, you're killing it and keep being you and making product in kitchen, like someone said about small batch. Oh, right. I know, right?
Here's what I got to say about that.
I like making beard oil. I'll be frank though. I don't make beard oil in the kitchen, but I do make beard balm in the kitchen. Because, you have to in a big crock pot. I mean, a really large crock pot. So thanks a lot, Motivation. I appreciate you, Dave.
Is that why it smelled like pot roast?
Come on, shut up, dude.
I got my beard balm the other day and it smelled like pot roast.
Yeah. I will have you know we have a special refrigerator in the garage. It's a really tall refrigerator that I set to just above freezing, and we put everything Ferocious in there. So at least, look, at least you make it instead of paying someone else. Yes, I do. And
that is true, Dave. Hell yeah. I'm glad he had the balls to say that.
Yeah. I want to, guys, I want you to meet Bearded Motivation, who's in the, who's making comments. This guy is Dave the Barber, and he has become a very addictive video producer as of late, to me at least, because now I like investigative journalism. I've always been like the kind of person that loves those investigative TV shows, and his channel has really become, to me, it's addictive. You can't wait to hear what comes out of his mouth next, because he's absolutely finding things that no one else. And if they are finding him, he's saying it, and I really love the channel. So thank you.
I really look up to Dave in his last couple of videos, and I want to do the same kind of thing, not to copy him by any means, but there's a lot of beard companies, unlike Ferocious, that are like Dave said, paying someone else to make their products, or buying a product that someone else has already created, and that's what I like here about Ferocious, is like the Colorado cabin, I think it was, we created on an Instagram live stream a collaboration of everyone in the live stream, and it's not just something that you found on the internet, some big company selling. And
we collaborated as a group here, which was awesome. I love doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and so you guys, if you're not already subscribed to Bearded Motivation, go subscribe to Bearded Motivation, but subscribe to me and Nate first. In
that order, no.
Ferocious, Bearded Beta, Bearded Motivation.
Yeah.
Or maybe you need the motivation to subscribe to Beta. I don't however that works.
Well, either way, though, I mean, both of you guys have great channels, and I've, I'm speaking from the heart when I talk about like literally, I'm at work, my day job, doing my work, and sometimes I'll have the radio on, and then I get that pop up. Bearded Motivation has a new video, so I'll listen to it between calls and between emails at work, and he's spot on about a lot of things, and I think it's cool. So, and you're welcome. You've earned it. So thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So Tim Johnson says, I think an apple scent would be good. We have a spiced apple. We have apple as a one of the fragrances you can select if you want to do a custom, but the spiced apple um, is a really it's a great scent. It's a nice fall scent, but it's good. It's just cinnamon and apple. Let's see. Maximus, it baffles me someone has the audacity to say they created the product and that they're releasing new products and things. So just for people that don't know what the reference is that there are some companies that instead of creating their own products, they basically create a shell company, and what they're doing is basically just transactional, and so they're purchasing fully produced beard oils from wholesalers and then putting their label on it and selling it as their product, which is nothing like what Ferocious does. Ferocious creates everything by hand. The only thing I would say, the only thing that we ever buy that is almost ready, and it's not even, but we still work on it, we add fragrances, is our conditioner. And the reason for that is because, for one, I don't know how to make conditioner. You'd have to add lots of like things to it that I just don't have. I don't know. But so our conditioner is essentially a base, and then we add fragrance or essential oils to it. But our beard wash, we make that with different ingredients. The Everything else we like literally hand make: beard oils, beard balms, beard butters, beard wax, soaps. I'm talking like cold press or hot press soaps. We make those all by hand.
And another thing that beard companies do, not Ferocious, but other companies, like, okay, so you have a wholesaler that you go through to buy your amber bottles, right? So you buy them online at like 1,000 amber bottles at a time. And there's companies out there that make beard oil.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to like say I own this company, and I'm going to make a beard oil in big gallons at a time, and I'm going to make tobacco, sandalwood, bourbon. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Those are going to be my scents, and I'm going to make 100 gallons of this oil at a time. Okay, and I'm going to name it Beta's Tobacco. And then Nate comes to me and says, "Hey, I like this scent profile. I want to buy it from you." I'm like, "Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Nate, here's what we'll do. I'll send you the bottles of oil already made up. You'd label, and then Nate's going to buy them for me, already made up, already scented. The oil's ready to go. When Nate gets them, he's going to slap a label on it, and he's going to call it Nate's Tobacco. And then Nate sells
Mm-hmm.
it to you guys." So there's companies out there, and Dave actually, Beard and Motivation actually did a video on this. There's companies out there that actually do that. They don't come up with their own scents. They don't make their own oils. All they do is buy the finished product, relabel it, and call it their own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes they don't even label it. Like Nate wouldn't even label it. He would just buy it from me with his labels already on it. So you could buy
Right.
and yeah,
And
that's
they call that drop shipping.
yeah, and that's
And here's the thing, guys, in my opinion. So for the companies out there that they don't call themselves like handcrafted, they don't call themselves small batch. They're what I consider to be like a generic beard oil company that sells. All they do is they buy products wholesale, they sell it to you retail, and that's all they do. It's like a 7-Eleven. They buy candy bars wholesale, they sell it to you retail. And if that's their business model, then there are people out there that are going to buy that, and they're not going to care if it's handcrafted or if it's from a store, as long as they just need to get some beard oil. But I have a feeling
yeah, there
that
definitely are people like that.
yeah,
Definitely.
but I would also argue that those are the types of people that would just go to Target or Walgreens and buy beard oil.
and
where
and
the people that are searching for specific companies online generally, in my opinion, are looking for uniqueness. They're looking for something like, why are they going online to a specific website to buy a beard oil instead of just getting the generic stuff at the store? And it must be, I think, generally because they're looking for either like top, like thousands of reviews or something, or they're looking for um, maybe convenience. But most people, I think, at least in our bearded community that I know of, they seem to gravitate towards handcrafted beard oils and small batch, and like the kind of people that, some people like when you're making it at home. I mean,
mm,
you have a clean space at home, not necessarily what you would call a clean room, like a actual what you think of as a factory clean room, but a clean room that you are keeping clean and specifically for a business. And I think there are a lot of people that are they're interested in buying from mom and pop shops like that, and the people who eventually stand out as making quality products keep getting repeat business.
yeah,
So
and you touched on mom and pop businesses, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to start my YouTube channel too, was to for me to be able to go out, find all these mom and pop shops. Literally, I just typed in beard oil into Google and went through every company that came up, and I found every mom and pop small beard oil company, and I want to share these with everybody because here's my concept. If if Nate being a small business owner, if if I support Nate's business, Nate's going to go out. He's going to spend his money local.
mhm.
So then you're helping your small
Thanks for that.
towns, and it's just the small community aspect of it stays alive, and there's not necessarily the underdog, but
Mhm.
the smaller mom and pop shops are going to stay in business, and that's someone's livelihood. It might be the mortgage or the car payment or your kid's college fund, and you're not paying some guy that owns this big ass beard oil company that makes $100 million a year, you know,
Right. So,
and so that was always my aspect of it.
yeah. No, I mean, I agree with you. I mean, I mean, sure that every single company when they started out generally pretty small. As long as, I mean, maybe not as small as we did, but I mean, some people did. But there's a lot of companies that are now very large that I'm sure just based on the amount of volume they sell, they must have companies make their product for them, or else, I mean, I can't imagine them sitting in there, even if they have a large factory clean room. I mean, when you're producing enough to sell at Target or something, you just can't be sitting there by yourself doing it. You need dozens of people, probably, if not a
Yeah,
hundred or more
yeah,
people. So at
and
some point, you do need
and
to outsource if you do get that large, I think. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, and but here's what Joey Hookham said: the community just wants to see transparency, and I agree with him 100%. You know,
hmm yeah. Oh,
you
for
know,
sure. Absolutely.
if you're getting like if Ferocious gets 1,000 orders of beard oil a day, obviously you and your wife can't keep up with that kind of demand.
Right. Yeah. I
So
mean,
so
there
you're
comes a
gonna
point
you're
where,
gonna try to you're gonna try to oh well shoot, we can't keep up with this.
hmm
We don't want to close up shop because we like what we do. We're gonna have to try to find uh we're gonna have to try to find someone that can make our oil for us in the quantities we need to be able to keep up with demand, but we want them to make our products as they are now with our sense that we have now without changing anything.
hmm
Because when like everyone loves Ferocious that's tried it. And if you haven't tried it, go try it. You're going to love it. But and you don't want to say you get 1,000 orders a day you have to kind of outsource your production. Um, you don't want the consumer to end up getting a different product and being like, well, Nate, what what the heck is this you sent me? Because I got a bottle a month ago and this stuff's garbage. So what did you do to it? And exactly,
Right.
the transparency is a big thing. So
Yeah. And you're absolutely right. Transparency is huge. And it's one reason why, since day one, we're super transparent about things that we do at Ferocious. We take pictures of as we're making products sometimes. I did a video once on how to, I think it was if your beard balm got crystallized, the shea butter crystallizes, which is totally okay to use, but it's just a natural thing. Sometimes it crystallizes. Well, some people, they want to have it nice and smooth, which is fine. I like to make it smooth before we ship it out. So, I showed people how to put your tins onto a cookie sheet, and then you put it in the oven. And you saw our kitchen. I mean, that's our kitchen. That's
but it's not like Nate just got done working on his car. Now he's got to go make some beard oil in the garage too.
Yeah.
Everything's clean, and
yeah. I mean,
Abe touched on it. Yeah, not just because he's a small business, but because the products are good. Yeah, that's and I will always go blindly support a small business the first time. And if I get the small business's products and the quality is there, I have no problem going back and continuing support for that small business.
Mm-hmm. So let's see, a bearded metal chef. The one company I've talked to was transparent with me, but as long as you mention in your video to everyone and let them know.
Yeah. And bearded motivation. My next video is actually I actually want to re-record it because I want to change the way I said things. But my next video is actually on premium beard oils and what a sham most people use. They hide behind the word premium in their products.
Oh, Quentin says he loves his Ferocious product. Can't wait for his butterscotch oil to get there. Yeah, that went out yesterday before 6.
Same time mine did.
Yeah, so that is en route. So that's heading over to you.
And you know what's awesome, guys? If you download, say you order a lot from Ferocious, and you want to be able to track your orders without having to go in and do all that, find the order, find the tracking number in in your email.
Mm-hmm.
There's an app you can download called Arrive, and it's actually through Shopify. So I ordered. I don't know if it'll be able to see. Here's my order that shows up in the app. It'll show me where it's at.
Hey, that's cool.
It'll show me where it's at, where it's at. I can hit to see the history. It'll show me where it's been. It'll show me where it's at. Right. So it'll show you all the tracking. But it also shows you a picture of the product.
That's cool. That would be cool to embed that in the site.
And it also shows you other stuff. So if you download this app, I downloaded this app, I ordered from Ferocious, and it automatically pops up in the app with the tracking number and all that. So definitely cool. And you can use it for anything, not just Ferocious. Like I have my car parts coming in the mail.
Nice. Not with the beard oil though.
Yeah, Nate.
Hey, so you and I were talking about this the other day, and you touched on it just a minute or two ago about the word premium. And I think we have a little bit of a difference of opinion on what premium means. So in my opinion, and I will be the first to acknowledge and admit that we've used the word premium, but it's like when you're first starting out calling a product like a label, premium beard oil. Why? Because that's what a lot of companies do. And it just sounded like at the time the right thing to do, just because it seemed like a regular word. But that's one of those words that is a key, is a a hot point for some people.
Mhm.
And here's my opinion on what premium is, and it differs from what yours might be. My opinion on what a premium product is I equate premium to an expensive ingredient. Um, like primarily, that's what I've been equating premium to, um, like a like premium seats are more expensive than regular seats at a baseball game. Premium gasoline is more expensive than regular gasoline. Jojoba oil at $122 a gallon is premium to me because it's expensive compared to sunflower oil, which is $22 a gallon, or even apricot oil or grapeseed, which is in the $20 to $25 per gallon, which is the different ingredients that I use to make our beard oils. And so, like, if you were to say which is more premium, your regular beard oils with jojoba oil or your New Day beard oils, I would say the regular oils would be premium compared to that. Now, I think where it where the issue to me kicks up is that when everybody uses jojoba oil, or most companies does the word premium then become less meaningful because it's simply everybody's using the what I consider to be premium ingredient?
Uh, can you throw my screen in there?
Oh yes.
This right here. The definition of the word premium.
Relating to or denoting a commodity or product of superior quality and therefore higher price.
So it's superior quality, therefore higher price.
Mm-hmm.
It's not premium because it has a higher price. It is premium because the quality is superior.
So from that you're saying it has nothing to do with price. It's quality of, in other words, the craftsmanship that goes into it.
Yes.
Okay.
So, you know, if I guess by definition, using jojoba compared to sunflower would make it premium.
Mm-hmm.
But you would have to have, okay, if all your oils had sunflower seed and not jojoba, so
Yeah.
all your oils had sunflower seed, and then this one oil had jojoba in it, that one oil would be premium
Be the premium oil.
because jojoba is better quality than sunflower seed oil.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, I buy
That's
that.
in my
And
opinion, as Dave says.
in my opinion, but that's the thing. I mean, talking about this helps to help people come to at least an understanding
Yeah.
or to learn about it, because yeah, I mean, i
Mhm.
I saw it as a marketing word. After I saw it as a regular word that people were using, and I used it for one of my labels, I think.
Mhm.
No, not that one. I think
Yeah.
for
So
the anyways, it said like premium beard balm or something like that. But now with our new black labels, it just says beard balm, or no, butter. I'm sorry, the butter. So yeah, so Brad says here, depends on the baseline that's being compared to. And yeah, I think
yeah,
that's true.
yeah. You know, this might be a premium beer if all you're drinking is piss water. You know,
Yeah.
it just it
Like I
there
used
has
to think of Heineken as a premium beer compared to, like, say, Budweiser. Just
I
not
think
that
that
I like
I
it
think
any
that's the other
better.
way around.
Well, yeah, yeah. I mean, just because it was a lot more expensive,
Mhm.
and uh, I don't know. I mean,
So my thing would be on premium beard products. Look at the ingredients and look
sure,
at the
like, yeah.
ingredients and form your own opinion whether you think the ingredients in that oil are better than what it could be.
Let's
You
see. So
know,
Logan says, like, exotic high-end oils that most companies does use. Like, I know some companies are using that emu oil. I don't know how much it costs for emu oil, but I guess it doesn't matter how much it costs. It matters the craftsmanship. But I think that to me sounds premium because I think it's expensive in my opinion. I mean,
Here's my thing though, right? So you could get, we'll use jojoba because it's a real popular ingredient, and like every beard oil has jojoba in it.
Yep.
You could get, I'm sure. Well, no, I'll use a different example that I can actually talk to. So t-shirts. When I worked at a t-shirt shop, it was my first job out of high school, and we would buy the blank shirts for $5 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I was learning how to screen print, we could buy cheaper shirts. I forget what they called them. Whatever they were, whatever. But the cheaper shirts, the seam would be messed up, or the collar would be kind of crooked on the shirt or whatever. So I used those shirts that we weren't going to sell to learn how to screen print. So, same kind of concept. If you're buying just the Joe Blow low quality $5 a gallon jojoba versus this pure, it's been refined jojoba,
Right.
the you can buy different levels of ingredients. So just because the beard company says that their products are quality and they're premium, and that's why it's so hard to tell if the product is actually premium, because here's a gold coin. Well, it's only worth $1, but it's gold.
That's a premium dollar right there, son. No, I know what you mean. And yeah, I mean it's hard to come up with an agreement that everybody, that everyone agrees with, because it means different things to different people. And to me, I guess in the end, all that really matters is, does the person who buys the product like it, and are they okay with the price they paid with it on it? Like, do they feel they got their money's worth?
Brad, I don't remember what they called them. I don't remember if they were rejects or defective. But yeah, it would just be like they only single stitched it and didn't double stitch it. So the seam would rip over time, or and they were like $3 a piece compared to the $5 shirts. But yeah, same concept.
You know what I think it's time for?
A giveaway?
Yeah. All right, so we're going to do it the same way we did before. We're going to do a countdown, and we are going to have everybody pick a number. Let's do something. Let's say, let me see how many people are in here. Looks like 12 people. So let's do 1 to... You know what? We'll do 1 to 30.
74.
Sold. All right. So when you see that go, then it's time to start typing numbers.
1 through 30?
Yep. All right, 1, 0. All right, let's see what everybody gets here. The number, well, here, I'll just show you the number. The number is 4.
Got 1. Got it.
Let's see here.
That was early, too. Holy smokes.
Oh, yeah, beard code. Beard Code gets it. So Beard Code is number 4. So Beard Code, how this giveaway works is I'm going to give you 1,000 Ferocious funds, which is $25. So I will get with you after, and all you got to do is just set up a quick account at ferociousbeard.com, and then I'll deposit 1,000 Ferocious funds into your account, and then you may already have one in there. I'm not sure, but we'll go ahead and get you hooked up with 1,000 Ferocious funds, which is $25, and then you can just order whatever you want, and you can use that $25 however you want to use it.
Yeah, and what's cool about the Ferocious funds is you can either use them or just forget about them, let them rack up, and then you can get a big order at once, basically for free. Like I said, I had like $40 in Ferocious funds just sitting in there, and I just totally forgot about them for a while, which was cool. You know, I ordered, I don't remember what it was, like an oil, a balm, whatever, and it's cool. You can order them. You can use your funds on it on anything.
Yeah. It's so my whole thing about rewards programs is I want you guys to come back to me, obviously. So with that in mind, I try to make the rewards program really rewarding to you guys. So like you're gonna get points every time you buy something. Just by creating an account, you get points. And then for like our affiliates, we give a lot of we give points for when someone uses your code as an affiliate. If you ever want to be an affiliate, let me know. And I love the help, and it's fun. It's there's no pressure or anything. So I always use all the help I can get. I appreciate you guys.
Code beta at checkout, save you 15%.
Yeah,
shameless
that's all right.
plug.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
That's my discount for you guys and like the funds. But no, 2020 will save you 30%.
Yeah, that's gonna be, so the reason it's 30% is because we're all stuck at home, and why not? It helps us get some extra business, and it also helps you for saving 30% instead of the normal 20%. So, and we have free shipping over $30 in the US too, which was $50 before. So that's cool. So do we sell sample packs? We do sell sample packs. Our sample packs come as they're 3 bottles, 3 little dram bottles. I should start keeping bottles like that here in this room. But a dram is probably
I've got some in the bathroom I could get, but
all right. Yeah, I mean it's a regular single dram size, so it's like, I mean, it's like 7 squirts worth of this in a bottle. So it's enough to get you.
It's definitely enough to get the feel for it.
Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna start coming out with some additional. Yeah, and they come in a box, a nice box with a sticker on the front. And those are the stickers that I was giving out. And when you placed an order, you'd get one of those stickers. And they've been fine. I mean, but I did order some really nice stickers that they just look a lot nicer than that. Let me see if I can. I don't know if you can see that.
Ooh, pretty.
That. So those are they're 3 inches in width. So those are going to be pretty nice stickers. So those will come in your beard mail when you get it.
Yeah, and you can do everything right from the app, so you don't even have to turn on your old. You don't even have to blow off the dust off your desktop or your laptop, and everyone's got their phone, so just download the Ferocious app and everything you need is right there.
Yeah, the app is really someone mentioned before that there's only 2 beard companies that they know of that have an app, and I know that Chesapeake Beard Company has an app, and we have an app too. So yeah,
look at this, Nate. You just hit YouTube.
Yeah, I added that today.
Boom,
And
it's
it
there.
brings it to the I mean, come on. I should do a soap demonstration sometime. Like how to make soap or how to make the soap? That
Or
would be cool.
how to use the soap.
Come on, guys, let's go for a little walk. Um, no, I mean that would be a great idea. I will say that Barb's camera shy, so as long as I get her just making the products rather than so
We're gonna we're gonna buy one of those white vans, and we're gonna put 3 beard products on the side of a white van.
free beer products. Come on in, close the door. I gotta show you something.
Let
Let
us
me
show you these.
show
Let me
you a
show you the
demonstration. um, yeah, I need my stimulus check now. I need a new sticker. So by the time you get your stimulus check, I'll hopefully get my stickers because I'm waiting for those stickers to arrive. They should be here in the next week or so, which is hopefully by the time you get your stimulus check.
I mean, showed you I ordered car parts, so my stimulus check's already gone.
It's already gone.
No, not really. It all went into savings.
What kind of car parts did you get?
Just brakes and rotors, or pads and rotors.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I remember the last time I wasted my money on car parts. I mean, brakes and rotors aren't waste, but the last time I bought something that I actually wasted my money, I used to have, it was my first brand new car, and it was in 2000. I bought a Ford Focus ZX3, and I was like so proud of myself. It was like $12,200. Had the roll up window, like the little handle on the window. It was nothing except for a basic radio and had a sunroof, and that was fine with me. No cruise control, nothing. But my wife at the time, she also had a Ford Focus, but she had the sedan, and which I never liked because the doors were like closer together. They were smaller doors, and so I'd always bang my shins getting into her car. Whereas with mine, it was a ZX3, so it was a two door. And so one day, I decided to get. There was like a ZTS version or something of the four-door sedan that they had some really nice anti-sway bars and super uh, absorbent shock absorber. So when you turn corners in this ZTX, which is a sedan, it you wouldn't it would just handle a lot more like a sporty car. So
Mhm.
after like weeks of talking to the Ford dealership and making sure it would actually fit in my ZX3, which is the sportier version, they assured me it would. So I brought it down and they put this anti-sway bar into my ZX3. It was like $1,000 altogether. It was pretty expensive. And well, about 6 months later, we decided to sell a car because we were going to get something else. And for whatever stupid reason, we decided to sell the ZX3 because Barb didn't like driving a 5-speed and hers was an automatic. So we sold the ZX3 and I banged my shin driving her Ford Focus like for the next 6 months until we decided to get something else. But that was my waste of money because that ZX3, I loved that car. It was so basic, but it was so fun.
Mhm.
So, ooh yeah. I need to get. Hey, so that would be awesome to have that on a soundboard.
Oh
Maybe Steve
yeah,
could do that.
I've got the stuff. If you ever want some stuff recorded, I'll record it for you.
And then I guess we would just plug it into the like just a board or maybe a software board.
Mhm.
So let's see. I'm going to pay bills, buy canning supplies and some survival gear and new boots and some beard products for my stimulus check. That sounds like a great way to spend your money.
Yeah.
Supporting businesses, getting some stuff you want, and of course paying Uncle Sam or paying the bills to keep the lights on. But
Yep.
So
Oh yeah.
oh yeah. Does anybody do you? Oh,
Mm.
what's this? Make me a ringtone or loop in a rap song.
Yeah, metal guys, shoot me a message and we'll see whatever. Yeah, I got a Mac, so I can do about anything you need.
You know what I thought would be fun to have as a ringtone, at least in some circles, is do you remember that whole Milli Vanilli thing when they got busted for mouthing the words to their songs? And you remember that band Milli Vanilli from like the 90s?
It
So
sounds familiar. I'd have to look it up.
so they were in a concert in like I think in Connecticut, and they were just lip syncing, but nobody in the audience knew that they were lip syncing until they ran into a problem where it kept repeating the "girl, you know it's girl, you know it's girl," and it kept doing that for like 30 seconds, and so they ran off the stage. But I always thought it would be kind of funny to have that as a ringtone, not the song, but just that repeating.
You should like an email notification whenever like someone sends you an order.
Yeah, I get a ding on the phone like it's a bell.
We're like,
No problem, Red. Thanks for
yeah,
jumping back.
I'll record you. Want to be like, hey Nate, it's time to make another beard oil.
Time to make the donuts. Fred the baker from Dunkin' Donuts. You already made the donuts. That's like the best commercial. He meets himself at the door.
I've been trying to find this Butterfinger commercial for so long, and I can't find it on anywhere online.
What is it? Is it The Simpsons
I
or
only
something?
I only seen it one time, and it was these two guys sitting on a park bench, and they're both on their phones scrolling, right? And this guy goes, "Hey man, look at this new app I just got." And the guy's like has his Butterfinger in his hand, and
Mm-hmm.
he hits a button on his phone, and it steals the guy's Butterfinger. And
Really?
and the other guy was like, "Oh yeah, well look at this app," and the guy looks and he just hits him in the head with his phone.
That sounds like a funny commercial. I'll have to help
Yeah,
find it.
I have to. I can't find it on like YouTube's got everything. It's got me. It's got all these guys in here, but yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. I can't find that damn commercial for anything.
Hmm. I'll tell
I
you,
got
there's
I got another something I want to send you later that's gonna make you laugh. It's pretty funny.
okay.
It's it's screwed up, but it's funny.
That sounds like something I'd enjoy. I mean, I'm pretty. Yeah, my sense of humor is pretty. It's dry, but it's. I'm. I don't take myself too seriously. I take Ferocious ridiculously seriously from a quality point of view, but for myself, I, I love to have fun, and that's me.
You gotta have fun with it, man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it takes a lot to tick me off. I mean, when I do get ticked off, I get pretty ticked off, but it takes a long time to get there. So,
Chef is in here. I'm sure I've seen Chef was in here earlier.
Bearded Metal Chef, and then
Yeah, has he
also,
been here the whole time?
I think he has. But then I also thought,
Hmm.
let's see, I think I'm gonna go arrowhead hunting in the morning. That's
Like hunting
cool. Like,
with arrows or trying to find arrowheads?
yeah, that could be either or.
Or trying to find arrowheads with arrows?
Got you, you little bugger. Get over here. Yeah, now that sounds cool.
Yeah. Last time, speaking of arrowheads, last time I went to my dad's. He lives right on Lake Huron, and we went to we walked the beach for a while and tried to find Petoskey stones. And I had never found a Petoskey stone, and I ended up finding like 5 that day.
Really?
Hell yeah! Very very rare mineral.
Let's see. I'm gonna go get another beer if everybody's okay with that. Are you guys want to take like a minute or two and just jump back in a minute, or you wanna hold the crowd over.
You have that long intro you can play, right?
Yeah, it's like literally a minute. So,
Yeah,
all right, I'll
run
be
that.
back in a minute, guys.
Damn it, Nate, that wasn't long enough. I thought I could pee, but he said a minute. That was only like 30 seconds. I had it playing in my headphones, and I'm like, it's coming, gotta shake it. You know, I'm trying to shake and run at the same time. But, you know, that's what happens when you crack the seal, it's game over, guys. You guys know that. It's amazing. You know, you drink 124-ounce, you're peeing for the rest of the night. You guys hear that? Sounds like Nate drank a beer on the way up. Oh, I'm glad you said that, Strickland. If you shake it more than twice, it's playing with yourself. Yes. We always used to tell each other that in the school bathroom. I was drinking this. It's gone now. It's an 8%er.
All right, thanks, guys, for your patience. I appreciate that.
We need a way longer video because I can't pee that fast.
Oh my god, gotta get back to the show.
I got a fan by the door. I about tripped over. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah,
I got my AirPods in, and I'm like, oh, the music's fading out. Oh shoot!
Repeat it.
I'm not done peeing yet. Hold on.
And this portion's been brought to you by, and just have like a big looping ad or something. I just don't want people to like, oh, an ad and click off.
Yeah. Strickland, we used to always say this in high school to each other. Strickland said, if you shake it more than twice, it's playing with yourself.
Yeah, I've heard that before too.
You know, you'll be at like a concert or something, and you know it'll just be packed, and you walk up to the urinal, and I guess this is where all the dicks hang out.
I know, right? Yeah, it's funny too. Like the conversations you have in a restroom with other drunk people. Yeah, I know what you mean. You know, it's like it's just funny. It's all good.
I was at this one bar one time, and they had like the long trough, right? They didn't have individual urinals, and I walked up there and said that. And one guy at the end kind of giggled. No one else in the bathroom said anything.
Oh man!
And then as I walk out, I was like, "Well, shit, that was awkward."
Yeah, like it's awkward when you say something and they just like they don't say anything. You're like, oh, okay, all right, fine.
Chef says, "Check my Instagram."
All right.
Come on, Siri, unlock with my face.
Beard. Oh, wait a minute. Joey says, "Am I drinking Natty Light?" No, Dallas Blonde.
God damn it, Chef! Did you find that? Chef found it.
He found the video or the ad.
He found the commercial. I'm flabbergasted.
Well, that's awesome.
I've never been able to find that. Like I have spent years trying to find this. Yeah, I'll send it. If I send it to you on Instagram, can you play it?
Yeah. I mean, as a background, I'll just hang it up to the. Yeah, I think I can. Or if you send it
Because it,
as a. Uh,
I can put it in the private chat.
yeah, do that, and then I'll just post it. I'll just. Is it a
Yeah.
YouTube video?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
It is absolutely freaking hilarious.
Yeah, let's see how this works. I don't know if it'll be
Thank you
staticky or
so much,
whatever, but
Chef. I love you, Chef.
see, you never know what kind of matches you're going to make here at Ferocious.
I'm with you, Beardus. Give me the Coors or the Miller.
So natural light, I have not had natural light since the Air Force. But I have Shiner, and I like Shiner Blonde too. Shiner Blonde is good here. All right, it's loading up. I think.
It is absolutely hilarious.
I'm gonna just play it here. I don't know, because here's the problem
Oh,
with.
you've got the, I'll play it because you got the green screen.
No, I mean I could share my screen. Oh yeah, yeah. If you play it on yours. Oh wait a minute, I think it's playing. Here's the problem on my computer. Since I'm broadcasting on it, it's having trouble also playing another video. So yeah, if you want to play it on your screen, I'll share it.
Oh,
Everyone from Texas drinks natural light.
Yeah. Just 1 second here. Just 1 second. Yep. There we go. Let me know. You should be able to get the audio from it.
Well, yeah, let's see. Yeah, go ahead and play. No, I don't hear it.
No?
Mm-mm.
Oh shoot.
That's all right. Let me try to do it. Share screen.
Maybe because I'm using the maybe using this external mic.
Let's see.
I'll put it in. I'll put it in the chat so you guys can look it up. But it is absolutely hilarious. It is the
I never
best
saw
thing
that.
ever.
Oops. Oh, that is yeah, no, I never saw that. That's funny.
I started out with a natural light. Used to find 30 packs for $19 and beat it. So back in my well, when I turned 21, I went with a buddy of mine to the store, and we were having like a big get together at his house. And he was like, yeah, let's go to the store. We're gonna get a couple flats. And I'm like, flasks? And he's like, no, flats. And I'm like, what the hell is a flat?
Yeah.
It is a case of 24-ounce beers, how they come to the convenience store. Whether it's like 12 or 18 or whatever it was. I think it was 12 24-ounce beers. And we got 2 of those at the store.
Wow. Awesome. That's cool.
We get our interns from College Station for the ranch, not this summer though. That's awesome.
So what kind of ranch do you have?
Hidden Valley or
So like in Rhode Island, a ranch is it's a one-story house. It's a house that is like built into a like essentially a hill. So you walk up the stairs, you go upstairs, or you can walk into the around the backyard and go in the basement, and then that's what a ranch is in New England. A ranch in Texas is a ranch, and I want to live on a ranch someday, or at least I want to have a lot of land someday in a regular size house.
who is the big radio guy that has the ranch? It's
Don Imus used to.
I was gonna say, yeah, Don Imus.
Yeah,
I
he
used to
actually
love
passed
watching
away.
him on TV.
Yeah, I did
Did
too.
he really?
He passed away about 2 or 3 months ago, maybe 3 months ago.
No way. I
Oh,
loved that guy.
yeah.
I used to watch him every morning. 130,000 acre. Holy shit.
Oh, I remember
That's a
you
lot of
mentioning
land.
that a few weeks ago. Yeah, that is huge. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, my parents got divorced and my dad moved to Virginia, and we went to visit him one time, and he lived with a friend of his there who had an 80-acre farm, and there were a lot of trees and stuff, and I got lost on that farm. It took me
Mhm.
like a few hours to find my way back to the house, but
Yeah, my
130,000, holy crap.
my girlfriend's grandpa got 80 acres, and we used to go out there, because it was nice to shoot because he's got the property. But yeah, it's 130. Holy smokes! I'm
Yeah,
glad you got cattle because I would hate to have to mow 130,000 acres.
that's a lot of goats.
That's a
Redneck says,
ferocious amount of land.
hell yeah. Redneck says he has good news. A guy on another chat is going to send him some N95 masks.
Hell yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
N95s.
Um,
About 8 years ago, I bought some emergency kits and I busted them open in the garage a few weeks ago. Forgot I even had them until I was like, wait, I bought some emergency kits 8 years ago. And there was an N95 in each one of those 4 emergency kits. So,
and actually, you can sanitize those and reuse them. From what I've been reading,
but how do you sanitize a N95 mask? Because it's not like, I mean, it essentially feels like paper.
from what I understand, you just boil some water and drop it in there.
And then let it dry.
Yeah. Yep.
I only have
Leave it in
4, so I
boiling
can't
water.
be affording to drop it into water and have it melt away.
Yeah, I have that
Oh,
one of those like P100 respirators, right? And they're like $26, I think, on Amazon for me to get 2 filters for that. So I'm gonna shop around and see if there's a place online that, like a surplus or like an
hmm.
army surplus or something where I can get those filters a little cheaper. But
Huh. So Beery says he has land in Colorado, Wyoming, Nebraska, and Kansas.
dang,
Is
hell
that
yeah.
land all connected together? Because when I was in the Air Force, I was in F.E. Warren Air Force Base, and we had maybe not Kansas, but we had missiles out there in um, near Chugwater, Wyoming, and Torrington, Nebraska, and we used to respond to the missiles sometimes out there in Nebraska and obviously in Wyoming. But there's a lot of land out there. I mean, there's where I was at. There wasn't much trees, but there were a ton of antelope actually, and there were a lot of land. Like we would make arrangements, like agreements with farmers, so we could cut through their land to get to the certain missiles, which are underground. It's the ICBMs out there, Peacekeeper twos, and man, that's some
you
land
call
out there.
you
Hmm?
call them peacekeepers.
Yeah. Well, because back in the day, do you ever see that bumper sticker or that logo of the B-52 within the shape of a peace symbol? It says peace the old-fashioned way. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and it
You
was
just go and
because,
just bomb the whole place.
well, but yeah, but the thing was, like, we had them and Russia had them, Soviet Union at the time. So nobody, like, none, we wouldn't ever theoretically use them against each other because they knew that if they used them, we would bomb the shit out of them, and if we use them, they'd bomb the shit out of us. So it was pretty much like
Mhm.
guarantee that we would not bomb each other into oblivion.
So you guarded the missile silos, right? For
Hmm.
part of your service.
Yeah.
I watched a documentary on that. Um, is the access in the into the like down into the silo really that restricted?
Yes. Yeah. So how it worked
Like
was you.
there's like a lock and stuff that you're in.
So we were in a building that was, and we were responsible for 10 missiles in our region, I guess you could
Mhm.
say our area. And we were in a building called, we worked Romeo, uh, Romeo, like it was Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, different phonetic alphabets for the 10. And so ours was Romeo. So we worked in Romeo control. Like we worked in a building in the middle of nowhere, basically. It's an old wooden building. It
Oh yeah.
had like bunk beds, like four bunk beds. We had a cook who actually microwaved food for us. And we worked 12-hour shifts. And when an alarm went off, and sometimes they go off because it snowed that day, and now out of the missile field, out of where the missiles were, there was a radar on each location, and if the picture changed, like it snowed and covered a spot that didn't have snow before, all of a sudden it thought, oh, there must be something going on here, so it caused an alarm. So we'd have to go out there and see what was going on. But those missiles are
Mhm.
underground, and
Right.
the
Right.
missileers worked in the same building we did, but they worked like 50 feet below us in a big,
Yeah.
huge like egg. It was a metal egg, and it was held. It was actually held. It was not even connected to the ground around it. It was like its own separate. It was held
Hmm.
by like a suspension bar or
That way,
something.
that way, if that location got blown up with a
Hmm.
missile,
They
those
would be
guys would
okay.
be straight.
We would be
Yeah.
toast, but they would be fine. But I mean, and I got a chance to go down there once just to take a look, and see what they do, because they would switch out like they'd be there for like 24 hours, and then we were there for 3 days though. That's why we had the bunk beds, and it was a pretty cool experience. But yeah, it was very very controlled, and there was specific access requirements. You had to follow certain methods, or else you know
Mhm.
we'd
Yeah,
we
because
get jacked up just like everyone, just like the people we jack up.
yeah, like from the documentary I watched, like the people that were going down there to like switch out with other people, they'd have they'd have an access code, like say Alpha Bravo Charlie, and
Hmm.
then they'd pick up the phone on the outside of the building, give them their access code, uh, and then they'd go like into a room that had a sealed door. They'd pick up another phone, give a different access code, and then they were able to actually go down into the thing.
Into the thing, yeah. Yeah, I mean, they had an elevator, believe it or not, in that building to take them down to that spot where they
Mm-hmm.
would be. And they would have to coordinate with another group. So like I was in Romeo 1, they'd have to coordinate with someone in say Sierra 1 or Bravo
Mm-hmm.
1 if something ever happened where they did need to use them. So it wouldn't just be two people down there turning the keys. It would have to be more than that,
Yeah,
coordinated. So, but
I think
I
that
mean,
I think
when we
that's
were
really cool. There's a lot of it's really cool to look up and watch videos on that missile stuff, and the amount of fail safes in the process that they had involved into before they actually launched a missile.
yeah. Oh, absolutely. Um, and we never had to respond with lights and sirens or anything, because by the time, if someone were actually to break into a missile site, it would take like literally 6 or 7 hours to get into it. I
Oh yeah,
mean, traditionally. So we never balls to the wall responded, but we took it seriously, but we didn't have to. We had to drive the speed limit. We did everything like that. So it was fun though.
our land is in Wichita. Huh. So I don't think we've asked. What has everyone got in beard tonight? What It's about time for me to put some butter in.
Yeah, I actually put in Monkey Business beard oil, and then I wanted to try the wax. I haven't put the wax in for a while, so I put the wax in just to. I was gonna try to
Yeah,
curl it up, but
I do have the wax. I'll have to. Tomorrow will be my Sublime day because I have the Sublime oil, butter, and wax. So I'll use wax tomorrow instead of balm. See how it goes.
Yeah, the wax is pretty nice. It's 50% beeswax, and it really does a good job holding. It's just that there's no conditioning agents in it, so you really do need to put some oil or balm in first to condition your beard, and then just put that wax in over that, and it's gonna hold it in place really, really well. And then we're coming out with some women's products too. Actually, a lot of the ladies have been asking for products, and some of the women have been actually buying some of the scents we have, like like Savage. Some of the women like Savage in their hair, or they like it as a skin oil, So they've been doing that in the body butters and stuff. Like our beard butter, we're using the same base as the main ingredient for the body butters. Just we're gonna scent them differently.
I meant when I was online the other day, I meant to get the tattoo balm because Ferocious has the utility balm. I think is on the app.
Yeah, I mean, it's called the F bomb. Do I have? I might even have one here. This is Ferocious F bomb.
Because I got a tattoo and I wanted to use it, and I'm like, oh, Ferocious. I know. I was like, oh, Ferocious has a tattoo balm. I meant to get that, but maybe next time.
Yeah, I made that because I wanted to get a Ferocious tattoo. And I wanted to try it out to see how it goes. Yeah, that's nice, man. Great color. I don't think I can. Let me. How long have you had that?
I got it right before the quarantine started.
Mm-hmm. Right. Oh, it looks great.
Yeah. Yep. It's always weird because like the hair on my arm had to like shave your arm.
So, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I was like, I really like this, Michigan. I really like the state, so let's get a cool. Got the northern lights up in the UP, and then the sunset, water, and yeah.
Let's see, Bearded Joey's got Munchies butter from Chronic Beard Company. Munchies. What is the scent profile on that?
Citrafella from Beard Octane. I heard that's good.
Citrafella Beard Coat. Nice. And Redneck's got to put some butter in. That butter, man, that butter is selling like hotcakes. It's more people are buying butters now than balms.
I have
experience I've seen.
I have the Sublime and the orange cream pop in butters.
Okay.
I like those because they're nice nighttime. Yeah.
Yeah, I love the Sublime. It's a nice, mellow, relaxing scent.
Mm-hmm. I use beard butters as lotion. Yeah, I guess it would work. Why not?
Yeah, it's for sure. I mean, it's great for your skin. It's really good. It's mostly shea butter and lanolin. So, Ferocious Barbershop. Awesome.
There we go. Savage. Ooh, I never thought about that. Savage and a butter. That would be good.
Oh, yeah.
Cake batter and ice cream is the scent profile on the Munchies.
Oh, cool. That sounds good. Cake batter and ice cream.
Yeah, Logan. Logan. Let us know how you like the butter. Can I ask why you don't want to be tagged in that company's post? I've gotten a lot of people that have asked me that, and all I'm gonna say, without speaking bad about any company, is I I've seen some things that company has said, um, and I want to, I don't want to be associated or tagged in anything with a company that has been negative. I don't like negativity.
Fair
There,
enough.
life is short, and I want to boost positivity and help spread positivity.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I mean, I don't even
There's,
like
you
I'm the
know,
same way. I don't like to get involved in negativity because
yeah.
it negativity to me breeds negativity, and
Yes.
it
Yes.
it can end up just pissing off a lot of people.
Yeah.
Um, and like I had an there was an issue that came up with me with somebody who does some YouTube videos, and it was something stupid, but for like over a year we didn't talk, and it and I always wondered why that had to be, and I just disagreed with that. So I try to, even if something happens that people are putting, I guess what I'm saying is I will always I'll stand up for you. I'll stand up for things, but at the same time, like you know, if someone says, "Oh, what do you think of this company's product?" And if I don't like it, I might mention it's not for me, but I'm not gonna be super negative about that because I mean, everybody's I don't know. I give people the benefit of the doubt most of the time, but then I also, you know, I know that I mean nobody's perfect, and I know I'm not. I try to do the right things, but I mean every now and then we all do something that we probably regret. So I just try to stay positive and do the things, just keep myself busy.
I'm going to rough them up for you, Nate.
Yeah, you're in Texas today, right?
Uh,
Every time you pull that knife out, like I imagine you must be in
yeah,
Texas.
yeah. It's a little bit. It's not double edged. It's only sharp on one side. Yeah,
Nice.
this top edge is blunt.
Redneck's got the a butter from Ginger Beards. It's the RPM. He makes it nice
Yeah,
and thick.
yeah. I've heard good things about ginger beards.
Yeah, me too.
I haven't ever
I haven't
tried
tried
them.
it
Beardus, do I play PUBG? Yeah. Uh, uh, I have Call of Duty Mobile too. Um, it's beta 889 on PUBG, and I'll look at my Call of Duty. I play PUBG way more than I play Call of Duty because I'm a beast at PUBG. But yeah, yeah, we'll play. You should look into that, Nate. I think you would like playing PUBG.
yet. I'll check it out. Although, I mean, here's the thing though with me in video games, I what do I have? My kids play video games a lot. Like they play mostly things like Roblox. That's the big thing for them nowadays, these young kids. And I used to, it's going to sound geeky, but I used to play Microsoft Flight Simulator all the time. Like I loved it because then again, I learned how to fly after in a little plane. But so I used to like, if it took 6 hours to fly from Boston to LA, guess who was on the computer for 6 hours trying things out? That was me. And I had like scenery I downloaded. I had like this thing with a like a awesome map. I could see exactly where I was. There was other people that could join the game, and it was like really cool. There was someone who would even like be the air traffic control, so you could really like get into it. And I just know that when it comes to those kinds of things, if I started getting involved too much in the video games, then I would be like, oh crap, I got to make Ferocious stuff. And so like, I mean, I'm
Yeah,
hyper focused on Ferocious and making stuff. And so that's like, it's my escape from from, from my day job and doing something I really love doing. So I'll check it out, but I might not get involved in it as much as
yeah.
I
It's
might.
they're both along the same lines. Um, PUBG was first as far as it's all mobile games, so it's real fun to play. Whatever. But basically, You could play by yourself, with in a team of two or with a team of four. You jump out of a helicopter or a helicopter. You jump out of an airplane
Hmm.
with nothing, and then you have to scavenge up weapons and ammunition and medikits and different stuff like that, and basically last man standing.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, beta 889 on both. Beta 889, all one word. Yep.
Oh, look at it. Show me showing up, posting on Facebook. I guess it defaults to Facebook.
I moved that light a little closer to try to get rid of the shadow, but
Oh, it shows both. I stand corrected. It posted it for
it,
Facebook, and then it also posted it for
yeah, it did. That's
YouTube.
cool.
Hmm.
Yep. That's my gamer tag on both PUBG and Call of Duty Mobile. But I play PUBG a lot more. Yeah, it's badass.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I tell you, the games nowadays, they're so engrossing. Like, like you can, it's
Mhm.
almost like I can't wait till like, and maybe they have it. I know they have like Oculus and stuff like that, but like that's going to be to me like the next thing. Once that gets to be a decent price point where people are going to put those VR helmets on
Mhm.
and have like a ring in their room or something they can just put down so they don't fall or something, and then they're going to be able to be just totally engrossed in the game.
Yeah, and I actually tried to oh, there we go. I actually tried to cast my phone to my TV to play on a bigger so I could play on a bigger screen.
Hmm.
But the controls, because you're playing on your phone, like the arrows and the trigger and the eye hand coordination wasn't there between
Right.
where the buttons were on my phone and where they show up on the TV, because everything's a lot farther apart on the TV. But yeah.
Yeah. No, I could see how that would be, especially like there's an old game I used to like called Wolfenstein 3D, and I mean that's really old. That's going back. But when you listen with headphones on and it's pitch black and you're playing on a computer, that game can be a little creepy just because you hear
Yeah.
like the dogs barking and you hear like the doors opening and closing, and you're walking around like killing Nazis, and it's just the graphics aren't super good, but it's just it was a fun game, and it was I mean that was like probably the first person shooter game I ever played back in like
Mhm.
'92. But like, so I've been just because sometimes I look like, do you guys ever go back and look at things like you used to have or used to like, I used to have a Mercury Cougar, an 85 Cougar. And I'm like, every now and then I'll look like, hey, let's see how much 85 Cougars cost these days and see if, you know what I mean? Just to see like, I don't know why. I guess it's just because it brings you back to your past. But anyway, I tried to find Wolfenstein for the computer nowadays, but I can't find one. They have this ultra
Hmm.
modern version of it, but it's not the same. So
Resident Evil 7 is pretty. Yeah, yeah. VR is definitely going to be pretty cool. Um, yeah, I think the new. I'll have to look more into it, but the new iPhone is supposed to have like they call it a time of flight or a field of. I think it's time of flight sensor built in with the cameras to like be able to I'm playing this game, right, but it'll like use the camera on the back and like project it through onto like the carpet or the table or whatever. So yeah, VR is definitely the way to go. 8-bit Nintendo and Nintendo GameCube. Hell yeah.
that's awesome. I've been
Uh,
like, I would love to find an old Atari 2600 around somewhere.
yeah, I never had a Nintendo as a kid. I had the Atari, and then I went from the Atari to the PlayStation 1, and
Yep.
then from the PlayStation 1 to the 2. Took a long hiatus, got an Xbox One, and then had a PS4 just recently, and just recently sold my PS4 to a guy at work when I started my YouTube. I didn't really have time to play, but yeah. There's there's just something about like, when you're in a certain mood, you turn on the video game system and you just start blowing people's heads off and it makes you feel better.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. It's like, oh, now I can relax.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, both Zelda games for the 8-bit Nintendo and gold cartridge. That's
Pretty
cool.
soon we're going to have TVs that don't have the RCA jacks on them anymore, so you're going to have to get a
An
adapter.
You're going to have to go to Radio Shack. Luckily, they reopened some of them.
A radio who?
Sega Genesis. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I had one of those too. I had a Sega Genesis. Yep. That was my shit.
And I remember when I was
I never had a black and white TV. You'll have to ask Nate what that was about.
I remember, so when I was a kid, we got a cable box. And back then, those cable boxes, it was like Gerald or something. Gerald is the name of the company that made these. Like they had like a fake wood look to them with the red lettering. It just had the channel on it, but like all the channels were the pay-per-views or the premium channels were scrambled, but they had a fine tuning button on it. So I remember like there was like the Playboy channel back then, and you could push the plus and minus a little bit, and it would adjust it would be still like a little scrambled, but it's not like now with a chip in it. And you could see things that were definitely intriguing as like a teenager. Like, hey,
yeah, I remember going over to my buddy's house when we were young, and the TV in his living room was the only TV we could watch it on. The TV in his bedroom wouldn't show it, but we could get like I don't remember what channel it was. It wasn't like the Playboy channel, but it was something like that. So I'd always go over to his house at night, and his dad would walk out of the bedroom to go to the bathroom, and we'd hurry up and like flip it, man.
Yeah, right. That's funny. Yeah, because I remember we used to have a babysitter every now and then when I was younger, and that we'd like when she would go and like cook dinner or something, because my mom, like, she raised us, so it was like she'd be working all the time. So, we tune into those channels when she was in the kitchen making us dinner.
Yeah.
The Spice Channel. I haven't heard that in a long time.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the after 10 o'clock hour here at ferociousbeard.com.
There's actually let me look this up. There's actually something called the Safe Harbor Act. And
Safe Harbor Act.
Yep. The Safe Harbor Act is a provision of a statute or regulation that specifies that certain conduct will not be deemed not to violate a given rule. So basically, where is it at? FCC Safe Harbor Act. Congress then mandated that the FCC institute a safe harbor policy from 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock for public broadcasting stations. Blah, 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 blah. That's not it. Here it is. Yeah, basically from 10 to 6, the FCC won't give you fines for content that probably shouldn't be on TV.
Hold on. I think.
Oh, we're unzipping something there.
Oh, I'm just going into my bag for a second. Looking see if I have a soda in here. I didn't think I did. This is my work bag, which I haven't touched since work, but I had some old sodas in there that I never finished. But I was thinking maybe of doing another giveaway. I see we've got 9 people in here, so the core Ferocious fans are still here, and I'm going to do a giveaway if we're ready to do that.
I don't see why not. Run it.
All right. So we'll do, let me get the number set up here. And if anybody has any ideas for a better way to run this, just let me know. I always love to get new ideas. These are just things that are easy to do and we can kind of, do quickly. But all right.
I got an idea for a giveaway.
Yeah, what?
Beta wins.
Beta buys? All right. I like it.
I don't have enough Ferocious points to buy everyone anything.
So it says there's 9 people in here. So I'm going to say 15. We're going to do 1 through 15.
I got a page open too, so it's really 8.
Oh, is it 8? Ah.
Yeah, because I got a YouTube page open.
All right. Well, we'll still do 1 through 15. When you see go, start typing and keep typing up until and as much as you want until you see the countdown clock. All right, start typing.
You guys got to wait until it says go.
How did I say go?
Oh, did you?
Yep.
Boom.
All right, let's see. The number was, so stop typing, and the number is, gosh, this thing, 11.
Holy smokes. Got 1. Okay, hold up. Yep, got it. That one was kind of early too.
So here's what we're going to do in this case.
You're going to win Nate's dirty socks.
So everybody that picked the number 11 is going to win this one. Because Beard Code, this is his second win for the night, which is cool. We don't have any restrictions on that. So everybody who picked the number 11 is going to get 1,000 Ferocious funds. So that's, I'm going to write the numbers to the people that got it. So Beard Code.
Bearded Joey Hookem.
Okay. Bearded Joey Hookem.
Nick Bird, BYRD.
Nick Bird, all right.
Sean Gillens.
All right, Sean got him.
T Bearded Strickland.
T Bearded Strickland, all right.
Let me back up. Hold on. I said Sean already.
Yep.
Where it threw me back up for some reason.
Oh, so bearded Joey Hookem.
Bearded Metal Chef got 1.
Okay.
Yep, Bearded Metal Chef. I'm gonna go backwards now. Sean Gillens.
Yep. Got him.
T Bearded Strickland.
Yep. Got Nick Bird, you got?
Nick Bird. And Bearded Joey Hookem.
And then Beard Code.
Yep.
So six winners for that one, guys. That's
wow.
That's gonna be, you're all gonna how we do this is basically all you gotta do is when you go to ferociousbeard.com, create an account. You'll see the little icon for Ferocious Funds. So just create an account and then send me a message once you've created that account, and I'll drop in 1,000 Ferocious Funds to your account. And thank you guys for participating in this giveaway.
Yeah, that's awesome. Heck yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I just love for you guys to try the different stuff we have. You know, we're going to be having some new stuff coming out little by little. We're going to be rolling out new things, new scents. It's just, I love making these scents, and I love your feedback. So
Here, I'll this is on the website.
yeah, let's share that screen.
You got it?
Yep, there it is.
All right, so up at the top, I'm logged in. You'll see the Ferocious Funds little doodad will pop up here. Boom, that'll show you how many you got. And then, like I don't have enough yet, but it'll show you the tiers. I'm almost at 200. I've got 199. But when you do, you'll be able to click here, and it'll generate a code for you to use for your money off. So it's real simple. Just create your account. Then once you're logged in, it'll be Ferocious Funds there, and it pops up right here, easy to use on the website.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we make it rewarding for you to use it because, I mean, I want to provide you guys with a great product at a fair price. And B, obviously, I want you to keep coming back to Ferocious because that is my business. But it's important that I provide a quality product. So that's what really determines whether or not you come back. Who cares how many points you have if it's shit, So I appreciate you guys for everything you do. All right. So Nick said he just made his account. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And as soon as I get that message from you guys, I'll go ahead and drop those points into your account. So
yeah. So I mean, do you need like the email they signed up with, or just like the name on their Ferocious account?
The email that they signed up with at the Ferocious account. I can find it by your email.
Yep.
Yep. Logan, you're welcome. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate that. You guys rock. And so thank you so much for giving me a chance to, have these things every week. I really enjoy this sense of community that we have, and it gets me an opportunity to talk to you guys and just hang out, and I think that's important, especially in these times, to just kind of, hang out with people that, that you care about and that you have, you can share things with. I think that's really cool.
Yeah. Chef said downloading the app. You know what's cool about the app? You'll get push notifications.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. If you guys haven't downloaded our app yet, if you just search on the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store for Ferocious Beer Company, then you'll find it and just download it, because what we do is we push out maybe twice or three times a week. We'll push out sales for that day. I'll remind you too about the overnight, the Friday night free for all here every Friday night, because sometimes you might forget about it. And oh, cool! Here comes the messages. Cool, awesome. Yeah, I will hook you guys up with those points. So thank you. I don't know. What do you think? Any parting shots? Want to keep going, or you guys want to call it a night?
I know you guys are going to get your Ferocious Funds, so you've got to tune into my live stream on my channel on Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern, and I'll give you something. I'll give you something that's worth spending your Ferocious Funds on without saying too much. I've got a great idea, a great way for you to spend your Ferocious Funds. You can spend it on anything.
Yeah, stay tuned. We got something really good coming. Something really good.
Stay tuned. There's, and if you don't,
don't go crazy now. All right, guys. Well, hey.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming in here and telling us your story and hanging out
Yeah.
with me. And thank you guys, everybody, for hanging out here with me. I had a really great time tonight. And I really appreciate, again, everything that you're doing to help Ferocious, do as well as we're doing. So thank you guys so much for everything. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. And if there's anything you ever need from me, any specific products or ideas you want us to make for you, let me know. We're happy to do that. So,
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Nate.
all right, you're welcome. And on that note, we will see you guys next Friday. I will put another video out like midweek with a new giveaway question or something to get this started on Friday night. But I really appreciate everything you guys do. So thank you very much and have a great night.
See you guys.